Honda Crossroad, Land Rover discovery in a Japanese showroom. Early 90s, Honda's lineup was pure pavement. Sedans, hatchbacks, a few wagons, no real off-road SUV to fight the Land Cruiser or Patrol. So instead of building one, they cut a deal with Land Rover to sell the Discovery in Japan with a Honda badge. Under the skin, it's exactly the same truck. 3.9-litre Rover V8, ladder frame chassis, and all the charming British reliability gremlins that make Lucas Electronics a punchline. Honda changed a few trim pieces, swapped the grille badge, and called it the Crossroad. Japanese buyers expecting Civic-level reliability got a driveway oil leaker with a warranty. Sales tanked, and by '98, Honda quietly killed it. Toyota Supra a 90, BMW Z4 wearing a fastback. The 5th-gen Supra came in 2019 riding on a wave of nostalgia, until people found out it shared bones with the BMW Z4. Same B58 turbo inline-6, same ZF 8-speed auto, even the steering wheel buttons scream Bavaria. Toyota did retune the suspension, tweak the electronics, and drop it into a coupe body, but under the glamour, it's pure BMW architecture. Purists called it a sellout. Drivers called it the best-handling Supra ever, with the aftermarket pushing 500-plus horsepower on bolt-ons. Hate it or love it, Munich had as much to do with this car as Toyota did. Mazda 2 sedan, Scion IA, Toyota Yaris IA. Mazda engineers a sharp little sedan, light, efficient, and fun to fling around. Toyota wants a cheap entry-level car for Scion, so they slap a new nose on the Mazda 2 and call it the Scion IA. When Scion dies, they just rebadge it again as the Toyota Yaris IA, mechanically. Still the same 1.5-litre Mazda 4-cylinder, same gear ratios, same interior layout. Even the infotainment UI is untouched. It's the only Yaris where you can honestly say, yeah, it's a Mazda in witness protection. Rolls-Royce Ghost, BMW 7 Series in a £300,000 suit. Underneath the Rolls-Royce Ghost's hand-stitched leather and lambswool carpets lies BMW's flagship 7 Series platform. The V12, also BMW, a 6.6-litre twin-turbo masterpiece, tuned for effortless torque. But Rolls transforms it. Unique aluminum panels, triple-sealed doors, and insulation so heavy you can barely hear the tyres rolling. It's still Bavarian bones, but with a British accent and the sort of attention to detail you only get when a human hand finishes every stitch. Aston Martin Signet, Toyota IQ at black tie prices. EU emissions laws forced Aston to lower its fleet average CO2. Their solution? Rebadge the Toyota IQ, add a mini DB9 grille, wrap the interior in leather, and call it the Signet. Same 1-litre 3-cylinder, same 97-inch wheelbase, same turning circle as a shopping cart. Price tag? Triple the IQ. The pitch was a city runabout for Aston owners. Reality was a $40,000 Toyota. Sales flopped. And after 2 years, Aston quietly pretended it never happened. Lamborghini Urus, Audi Q8 on Angry Juice. Yes, the Urus is fast, loud, and everywhere in Dubai, but peel back the Italian drama and you'll find the same MLB Evo platform as the Audi Q8, Porsche Cayenne, Bentley Bentayga, and VW Touareg. The 4.0-litre twin-turbo V8, straight out of Audi's parts bin. Lambo cranks it to 641 horsepower, sharpens the suspension, and dials in exhaust theatrics that could set off car alarms in the next zip code. Still, it's basically a Q8 that's been hitting pre-workout and steroids. Hyundai Creta, Kia Seltos, same skeleton, different wardrobe. Hyundai and Kia share ownership, so they also share platforms. The Creta and Seltos use the same chassis, drivetrains, and even dashboard hardpoints. Creta is dressed for the school run, softer suspension, conservative styling. Seltos gets more aggressive lines, firmer tuning, and premium trims. Under a lift, you'd struggle to tell them apart without the badges. Saab 92X, Subaru Impreza wagon in a Nordic sweater. GM owned part of Subaru in the 2000s, so they rebadged the Impreza wagon as the Saab 92X. Saab nose, nicer seats, but still Subaru AWD, boxer engine, and rally-bred handling. Enthusiasts called it the Saabaroo. Buyers didn't care. Subaru fans wanted a WRX badge. Saab fans wanted European refinement. 2 years later, it was dead. Dodge Stealth, Mitsubishi 3000 GT in American clothing. The Mitsubishi 3000 GT VR4 was a tech bomb in the early 90s. AWD, twin turbos, active aero, four-wheel steering. Chrysler wanted in, so they sold it as the Dodge Stealth with different bumpers, mechanically identical but marketed as an American sports coupe. Anyone who knew cars spotted it instantly, but for the right buyer, a Stealth VR4 was a cheaper way into one of the most advanced performance cars of the decade. Chevy Aveo, Pontiac G3, Suzuki Swift Plus, Daewoo Kalos. One Korean budget car, infinite disguises. Daewoo built it, GM spread it worldwide as the Chevy Aveo, Pontiac G3, and Suzuki Swift Plus. Same 1.6-litre engine, same basic suspension, same rental car interior plastics. Perfect for a first car, but impossible to get excited about, unless you collect obscure badge variations. Suzuki Cultus, Jo Metro, Pontiac Firefly, Chevy Sprint, Holden Barina. The Cultus might hold the record for the most badge swaps. Same featherweight chassis, tiny engine, and basic features sold under multiple brands on multiple continents. Fuel economy was legendary, performance was not. If you wanted to feel 60 miles per hour take an entire calendar year, this was your ride. Holden Monaro, Pontiac GTO, Chevrolet Lumina Coupe, Vauxhall Monaro, Australian-built, LS-powered, rear-drive coupe. Holden shipped it overseas under different names. In the US, it revived the GTO nameplate from 2004 to 2006. In the Middle East, it was the Chevy Lumina Coupe. In the UK, the Vauxhall Monaro. Same chassis, same tire-shredding V8, just different accents. Toyota Matrix, Pontiac Vibe, Toyota Volts, a rare case of rebadging in both directions. Toyota and GM co-developed a compact hatchback. In North America, it was sold as the Toyota Matrix and Pontiac Vibe. Then, Toyota took the Pontiac spec car, shipped it to Japan, and sold it as the Toyota Volts. That's a rebadge loop. GM GMT 360 SUVs, Trailblazer, Envoy, Rainier, Bravada, Ascender, Saab 97X. Chevy Trailblazer was the baseline. GMC Envoy was nicer. Buick Rainier got quieter and softer. Oldsmobile Bravada went luxury light. Isuzu Ascender was a Trailblazer in disguise. Saab 97X was the European flavor with Saab-specific front end and tuning. All shared the same frame, the same 4.2-litre straight six, and the same general feel behind the wheel. Nissan Navara, Renault Alaskan, Mercedes X-Class. The Navara is a workhorse mid-size pickup. Renault rebadged it as the Alaskan with minor tweaks. Mercedes went further with the X-Class, widened track, better interior, premium badge. But the core chassis, engines and geometry are still Navara. The market didn't buy the idea of a $60,000 Nissan. X-Class died after 3 years. Now, if you think swapping badges is sneaky, wait till you see the cars that look slow but will gap you before you can grab the next gear. Click it before the sleeper in your neighborhood hands you an L at the next stoplight.